Morning, everyone. Dr. Eric, the fitness physician. Good morning. Hope everyone is having a great day. Just continuing on my series on hormones. I know this is a topic today that I get asked about, and it's pretty common. A lot of people have known about this, so I don't want to beat a dead horse, but I'm trying to get back to the basics. I always start fresh and start over and begin at the beginning. One of the things we do, of course, is hormone optimization, testosterone optimization therapy. A lot of my patients, especially my men and my women, have come to me for a lot of symptoms of this, and once treated, feel so much better and really enjoy their vitality and how they feel, not just with this, but with everything else that we do for them. So, step one is, what are the symptoms? What are the symptoms of low testosterone? So that's what we're going to talk about today. One of the biggest things, and a couple of misconceptions I want to talk about. So biggest ones that a lot of people, of course, is decreased libido and erectile dysfunction in men, and decreased sex drive for both men and women. That's a big one. Typically, that starts to flag and that starts going down. You see your partner, you like them, and you're thinking things, but you just don't feel it, right? So that's a sign, So that's a big one. Decreased arousal, decreased orgasmic response, decreased desire. So that's one of the biggest ones. With men, erectile dysfunction is the big one too. That's one of the first cardinal indicators. Similar to the eye health and penile health is one of the first indicators of problems. It could be cardiovascular, it could be related to endothelial dysfunction, and testosterone related as well. All these things play together, so it's an early indicator. It's kind of the canary in the coal mine. And a lot of people talk about, another one is that, and I didn't write that down, but morning wood, right? We talk about that, how early morning erections, and when you lose that, that's a sign. Now, if it's something you've always had, but now you don't, that's definitely a sign. Now, if you've never had morning erections and you still don't, well, that's probably still normal for you. But a lot of guys get it early in the evening, in the wee hours. If you wake up in the middle of the night and you notice that, and then later on you wake up and you don't, and again, if that's changed, that's something to be aware of. So it's not always that, well, if I don't have it, then it's a problem, because it just depends. Some people have it early in the evening. So that's one little trick / misconception I wanted to talk about. But it's still an important indicator. If it's still decreased, if overall erections have gone down in overall in terms of quality and frequency, that's an early indicator. You want to catch that early. Mood and memory is another one a lot of people forget about. Decreased thinking, you're kind of forgetting things. That's like, oh, I'm just getting older kind of thing. But that can happen. Testosterone and estrogen are very important for cognitive function, mental health and cognition, memory retention, and quick recall. So that's an early indicator that a lot of people forget about. And once this is corrected, it's a big one. And another one is fatigue. Again, most of my patients, one of the biggest complaints other than libido is losing weight, fat loss, as well as fatigue. Tired, just don't have that energy, don't want to go to the gym. That's a big one. Along those same lines is decreased muscle, decreased performance, is decreased recovery. And then on the flip side is increased fat, not losing that muscle, putting on the fat. So the body composition is going the wrong way. I talked about in other videos about my muscle and fat axis. We want an anabolism versus catabolism. We want to balance that out. We want proper muscle growth and maintenance and decreased fat. And we're going the opposite direction here, so that's what we don't want. Another one is hair. Hair on the body, hair on the chin. If it's thinning in certain places, thinning up top, but you're thinning elsewhere, just not the same type of body hair, that's another sign. Not so much a symptom, but a sign. Same with what I call bones and blood. A lot of this you might not know, but if you're easily notice some weakness or some easily bruising, or you might not even notice unless you get a fracture with a low mechanism, or you go and you get a scan, a DEXA scan or some other scan to measure your bone composition, body composition. You won't know this, but osteoporosis and osteopenia are definitely an early sign, and that can be corrected with proper peptide therapy and testosterone optimization as well. Same with the blood. We can lose that. Our hemoglobin counts, our red blood cell carrying capacity goes down, decrease our ability to transport oxygen. So that gets optimized with testosterone therapy. It basically helps the bone marrow to secrete more blood cells, give us more basically oxygen carrying capacity, which of course helps with exercise and fitness, endothelial function, brain, cognitive, cardiovascular protection, etc. That's something we want. A lot of people hear about, oh my gosh, and then my blood's going to get too thick. Well, if you dose your testosterone properly, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to blood lead or go donate blood and things like that. Occasionally it has to be done. I've never had to do it with any of my patients because I dose them properly and I monitor their lab work. Another one is focus, drive, work capacity. Is your work function at home going down? Is your drive, your desire to do things going down? That motivation, kind of that grumpy old man, just kind of like, I don't care. Another early sign. So these are some of the signs of low T, low testosterone, both in men and women. The bottom line is, look, reach out to me, contact me today. I can help you with that. I'm offering free consultations for hormone optimization and peptide therapy. But come see me in the office or do telemedicine with me. Happy to discuss. We could put you on a program for nutrition, for fitness, for hormone optimization, and more. I'll talk in more future videos about lab work and some other therapies and things. What do we do to fix this? So reach out to me, Dr. Eric, Primex Cellular Nutrition and Fitness, and happy to help. So everyone, have a great day, and we will talk to you soon. Bye.